I'm building a small business from the ground up, and I'm taking you with me on this incredible journey. That's literally my art. Hello there, my name is Zoe, and I'm super excited to say that I am starting a new small business from the ground up, self-funded, no AI art, handmade type stuff, well, I guess hand assembled. I'll get into the meat and potatoes of it so you understand better. But I have a to-do list. This video is basically me being sick because I've been sick for the last 3 weeks, but let's get into it. Also, I made my entire vision board for 2026, and I have a good feeling about it. I really do. So I am starting a small business where I put my artwork onto glassware. I'm sure you've seen really cute cups with really cute designs on them before. You've probably have seen these businesses where they get these UVDTFs and they put it on cups, and usually they're just like mass produced. They're really ugly, kind of chuggy designs. I don't want any of that. I want my own art on these cups, and I want them to be beautiful, whimsy, like fun. That is the entire vibe. I ordered a lot of stuff as well, so there will be some unboxings, there'll be some rearranging in this video. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, so the first thing on my to-do list, I wanna create my first design, order the test decals of that first design because I want to make sure that the manufacturer actually, you know, does a good job. I've never done this before. I just want to make sure that my art looks clear, it looks bright, like the colors look correct, there's no pixelation in the images. So I just want to make sure that it looks good before I decide to place a larger order for them, and that it, like, you know, I want them to look good. I also need to order the cups. I need to order the 16-ounce cups and the 20-ounce cups. They will be glass cups and they will be very nice quality. I am not getting them from Amazon. No. I also need to brainstorm my like logo and brand designs and the brand assets and the colors and oh my god. Oh yes, reorganize the shelf. So upstairs is my office, and I have a shelf that I need to take apart or take everything off of it and then move it somewhere else, and then that will be the shelf that holds all of my inventory, my packing stuff. The office itself also just needs to be rearranged and deep cleaned and stuff like that. There's just like a lot of stuff that doesn't need to really be there, so I also need to go through all of that. Order glass straws because that's like one of the fun parts about getting a cute cup. It's also getting a cute straw. And then I also want to order cup lids. I kind of don't want bamboo lids. It's because they get moldy and it's like they don't really last. Even if you do take care of them, it's just bleh. But I have seen like the plastic lids, but I don't know how I feel about plastic. But also they're really cute. So it might be a better alternative for longevity. I don't know. We will see. And finally, set up all of the social media. So, oh, that was my cat running up the stairs. But yes, that is my to-do list that I will hopefully get everything done in this video. So without further ado, let's get into the first ever Northern Star studio vlog. I have been working tirelessly for like the last 3 days. I've been designing and I finally finished the first design ever. I'm still getting over being sick. I was sick like on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I don't know what's going around, but it needs to leave. Anyway, let me show you what I have done. I decided to draw all of the pictures kind of separately instead of, you know, drawing them all together. That way I can reuse them, maybe make patterns or like stickers or something. I'm not totally sure. But this is my initial sketch. And every time I completed one, I just crossed it off. You can see like some of them I just didn't do, but I did most of them. And we have blueberries. I decided to do like the paler pink strawberries. I thought that would be fun. And then I did, oh, this one. This is the rainbow char. I've never really eaten rainbow char, but I think it's just such a beautiful veggie. and like it adds so much color because we have a lot of greens going on. A lot of greens. I also added, obviously, bread, and I put shop local. I thought that would be so cute. I also did milk. I did juice. Like, here's the milk. Look at the little cow. Oh, so cute. Okay, I did that. I've done jam. I did honey. I got sunflowers. Oh, this is cute. This took me a bit because I wanted to make sure it was like full, but this is like a bucket of flowers. Like if you go to some farmers markets, they'll just have a bunch of flowers, or even like Trader Joe's. They have like all the flowers in the buckets and you just pick from. That's kind of what the inspiration was for that. And it's like a little bouquet kind of, but it's like, you know, more wild. It's more fresh. At least that's what I'm trying to, you know, get across. But yeah, let me show you. I took all these images, I saved them all individually, and then I went into Canva. And I decided instead of making a pattern that like continuously repeats itself, I went and placed everything by myself, like by hand. Like I put everything where I wanted it to be. So it's not a continuing pattern. It really is just like, you know, I really went and just did that. So here it is. This is for the 16-ounce cups because I decided that I'm going to do 16-ounce cups, and I'm also going to provide 20-ounce cups. And the 20-ounce cups are just like a little bit bigger, so I had to adjust it. So there's two different files, but yeah, I feel like I'm talking so much. But this is for the 16-ounce. I've also been trying to figure out what kind of like images and assets that I want for Northern Star. I wasn't really sure. I started off with like bare bones. I wasn't really sure what I wanted. Let me show you what I first came up with, just like in Canva. This was the first ever like profile picture for social media because I like wanted one. This is what I had. I don't know what I was doing with that. It's so ugly. It's so like, but like you have to start somewhere. When it comes to the creative process of literally building from the ground up, regardless if you're doing a small business or if you're just learning how to draw, whatever it is, you have to start at ground zero and make some cringy ass ugly stuff before you can get to your final form, until you get to your style, what you want, you know, what your art is supposed to kind of invoke, like what feelings you want it to invoke, things like that. So we started off like that. It's so bad. And then I was like, okay, let me pick a color palette. I kind of like this kind of idea. So I went with this. Very cool, very nice. And then last night, I did this. I went into Canva because at first I was like, maybe I should just go to Fiverr. Maybe I should ask someone who's made logo art before. Maybe that will inspire me to make something a little better. Maybe I just need like a different kind of push, maybe a different perspective. I'm not really sure. So I went into Canva and I started pulling assets that they had, and I was like, yeah, I like this. I like this. I like that. This is cool. It's like nice. I included the one that I made, and I was like, okay, cool. And then that inspired me to try again, because it's like, you know, I made like little, kind of like a mood board without knowing that I made a mood board, essentially. And then I came up with this. Who is she? Professional logo? Like, oh my God. What a difference. What a difference that we've made. Like, oh my God. Like, I was playing around with it. I was like, oh, like, do I want to do something like this? Like, I was playing around with it. I was adding all sorts of things. So I narrowed it down to this, and I got the color scheme, and I think that's like, this is sick. This feels professional, and I can't believe that. Like, that is so cool. I love that. I love that for me. But yeah, that is what I have been doing. It took me, I mean, I say 3 days it took me to make the first design, but it was really just me like, you know, drawing one day for a couple of hours, taking a break, then drawing again, and then stopping for the day, and then the next day I did the same thing, kind of a vibe. But yeah, it did technically take me like 3 days to do. But
It was really because I didn't know what I wanted or how much I wanted. It was a lot of like rearranging all of the images to fit properly on the 16 ounce and the 20 ounce. But now that that's done, I sent in an order to my manufacturer. I've never used them before or anything. This is brand new to me, but I'm hoping that we get the tester soon. I ordered a 16 ounce version and the 20 ounce version of the wraps. So now we just wait for them to come in. And I did order cups. I ordered the cups. I ordered packing supplies. I ordered the cups from like this, what do you call it? Like a restaurant wholesale. I've never used them before, but hopefully that works out. Other than that, like I just want a good high quality cup, and everyone says to use the Libby cups. They kind of look like this. This is my water cup. They look like this kind of, but like better quality. I'm just gonna say better quality. I don't remember where I got this from. Maybe Target or something. I don't really know. Maybe Amazon, honestly, but better quality. I'd rather start with good quality products than start with crap. You know what I mean? Like I want to have, you know, I want to start on the right foot and continue forward, and I think it's gonna be worth it. I don't think it was a lot of money. I ordered 84 cups. It wasn't that bad. I don't think it's that bad, but you know, I've done this before. I've been a small business before. I've been through the trenches of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work and things like that. So I feel a lot more confident going into this business, but anyway, I'm still in my pajamas. I have yet to have a cup of coffee. So, let's go make some coffee. It is so sad outside. Like, it's just gray and blah. But we've been getting a lot of snow lately in Connecticut. I think it's really cool. Like, I know they said that we were going to get more snow this year, but, like, I wasn't going to believe it till we saw it. So, that's cool. Anyway, I had my coffee, and this is not my design. No. This is from Heart and Flora. She is also a small business owner who makes beautiful cups. And this is one of the people who inspired me. Like, there's this one, there's Sip Sip Hooray, Roy and Piper, I think. There's a lot of small businesses that have inspired me to really go and try and do this. And, like, I think her designs are so cute, and the reason why I love them so much is that it just gives me so much joy in the morning when I have just such a fun cup to drink from. And then you pair it with a cute little glass straw. Like, nothing gets better than this. Like, you're home, you're cozy, you got blankets, pillows, coffee in a cute cup. Serotonin boost right there. Delicious. I just hope that when the tester wraps come in that I can put it on my cups and be like, yeah, it's like a legit product. It's a legit thing. Like how I see this. Like, this is a legit product. The imposter syndrome sometimes just like comes in and like tries to wipe me out. And I'm like, no, I'm a good business owner. I know what I'm doing. If things hit the fan, that's fine. We're going to work around them and we'll figure it out. That's that. A couple of hours later, but I have made a lot of progress, and of course I took in some breaks in between. But I figured out my color palette, and here is the next few designs. Can you tell what the theme is? And the color scheme, I need to put this in all the other color waves too. I'm a big crafter, and I thought making something dedicated to crafters would be really cute. And the color scheme is a nod kind of to my previous business, which if you don't know, I used to run a small little business on Etsy. Not the most legit thing ever, but I was selling like stickers. I started off with stickers, like die cut stickers, sticker sheets, and I also dabbled in doing resin projects, which I'm glad I decided to give that up because that was, it's very dangerous for your health. And now that I have cats, it's like I don't want them to be around that at all, like in any stages of the resin. So I used to do all that. I would do like custom orders and stuff like that. I made like little pop sockets, things like that. It was really, really nice. It was really cool, but I didn't really have like structured branding. I didn't feel like very legit or anything like that, but it was such a great time for like the 2 to 3 years that I did it. But my color scheme was red, yellow, and blue. That was my whole color scheme. And then I had some like, various colors in there as well. But those were my main colors because my brand was The Messy Artist. So I picked the primary colors for my branding. And with this cup design, it technically is CMY, I guess K, but CMY, which is the opposite ring that's more for printing and stuff like that. And I just thought that was a cute little nod to my previous business color-wise. And it's going to be a crafting kind of cup. So like I got the hot glue guns, I got paper, I'm gonna have colored markers, I'm gonna have pencils, I'm gonna have like thumbtacks too, and some buttons. I'm gonna have all sorts of stuff like that. I just think that would be really cute to have because like I love crafting, and I know a lot of you love crafting. Like there was a whole trend on TikTok where people were having Craftmas, where they were crafting for Christmas. Like, I love a good craft. So I figured dedicating a cup design to who I am and to my favorite people who love to craft, and a little nod to my business, my previous business, would be cute. So, oh my god. I saw the FedEx truck, but like, oh my god, I think these are the glasses. This is gonna be very heavy to take inside, but ooh, it's cold. Ooh, Jade, what is that? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh my god, yay, the cups are here. Literally so exciting. It's starting to feel so much more real. I'm still waiting on the decals to come in to actually give this a try, but this is exciting. I need to make room upstairs for these for sure, so maybe we'll tackle that today. I was trying to contain myself and not open this until I brought this upstairs, but oh my god, I just had to look. Wow. Oh, wow. I see what people mean that you can actually feel the difference in a Libby cup. This is so much heavier, but also thicker, and you can also hear the difference. Now that sounds good. This is the 16-ounce Libby cup, and then I have the 20 ounces I'm gonna assume are in there. And yeah. Wow. Like even like the base, you can see it's much thicker than some other cups. Like I'll use this cup in comparison. This is my normal drinking cup. This is just cups we have at the house. You can hear the difference, and you can see just how much thinner this is compared to a Libby cup. This is definitely a bigger size than the 16 ounce, but like there's a huge difference. Like there is a difference in quality, and I'm so glad that I decided to get these cups instead of trying to get crappy ones from like Amazon or something. I need to put my hair up. I'm like already sweating. I am currently in my shared office room. I share it with my fiance, and it also doubles as a guest room. So this is like our Murphy bed couch. Very cool. But I brought up both of the boxes of cups, and then My Amazon order is also here. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to wait till I was filming to open it. But yeah, these are the 16-ounce cups. These are gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that the cups that I love to drink out of from Heart and Flora, I believe she uses these as well. They look similar. They feel similar. I'm sure I mentioned this already, but you can really tell like how much thicker this glass is. I love it. I think it's so cute. This is definitely a lot shorter than I would prefer to drink out of. I don't like to drink out of the 16 ounces. I prefer the 20 ounces, which is another reason why I decided to get two sizes. But yeah, this is 16 ounce. So let's open, I have the box here. Let's open the 20 ounce. Okay. Yay! Oh. They come in like a lot smaller boxes than the 16 ounces. That's interesting. My biggest fear is them coming completely broken, but so far so good. Oh my god. Yeah, these are the cups. These are the cups. This is starting to feel so much more real than it has before. Like, I made mock-ups just to see what the first design would look like. Because I was dabbling with figuring out if I wanted to do print on demand or if I wanted to actually have the physical products. I went with getting the physical things, but I used Printify to just like make the basic mock-up for me just so I could kind of envision it. And like now that I have the cups, oh my god. Okay, this is the 20 ounce and here's the 16 ounce. And you can see how much of a difference that is. So I think they're perfect. Oh my god. These cups are dishwasher safe, but I don't know if the decals are going to be. I don't know. That's the whole point that I bought the testers. They still have not come in yet. But to be fair, I put in the order on January 2nd. It's January... Is today the 6th or the 7th? I don't remember. And it said it would take like 5 to 7 business days, I think. So like we had the weekend, so that takes out like 2 days. So I'm just trying to be patient, but I'm just like, I'm so excited. Like I want to do the test. I want to see how it's going to look and if I need to make any changes in the design or if I need to, God forbid, go to another manufacturer. I don't know, but it's just a waiting game at this point. But I'm so excited that I have these cups. So now the next thing on my agenda actually pertains to this room. So my office is kind of a disaster right now. Okay, it is a disaster. But I have a shelf that I used to use for my previous small business and I got it from IKEA. I love it. It's technically a gardening shelf, but I want to move it to the other side of the room. I don't know if I want to put it here or if I want to move stuff and put it somewhere else. I'm not sure yet, but it would be easier to just put it here, even though it is going to block the closet door, and then this can move. I decided to take a small break to open stuff from Amazon because I forgot to do that after the cups. I was just so excited. Oh, cool. It came with fragile stickers. I got this honeycomb alternative to bubble wrap. It's honeycomb wrap. I feel like this would be good to wrap the cups in and then putting in the boxes and stuff like that. Keep it safe. I also got just some packaging paper. I'm not sure if I'm into this, to be honest with you, but it wouldn't hurt to wrap the cups in this as well. I'm just so nervous about shipping glass. If I'm being for real with you, I'm nervous about shipping glass. I think it's just like, I've never done that before, and I want to make sure that these cups get to wherever they need to go in one piece. Oh, okay, so I bought plastic lids. I do have some bamboo, and I'm gonna offer these as kind of like an add-on. But I thought it would be fun to get, oh, these are really cute. Oh crap. I decided to get these lids. And I'm gonna see, I'm pretty sure this is for the 16 ounces, but I wanna see if it fits on both. Okay, it's a little loose. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that is pretty cute. I'm gonna try it on the 20 ounce. That's pretty loose. I'm not a fan of that. Oh yeah, that does not fit at all. But in concept, that's pretty cute. I might have to look for a different manufacturer for this. I bought these off of Amazon, okay? I wasn't expecting greatness, but like, could be better than that. Then I got these. These are alcohol prep wipes. These are great to just rub down the cups before applying the decals so they adhere better, because the last thing I want is for them to, you know, have weird dust particles or whatever on them. So gonna need that. Finally, what? Oh, my cup cradle and squeegee kit. Yes. So I can put the decals on. Oh my god, wait, it's so cute. Oh, dude, wait. Oh, I can hang it. Oh, I have a pegboard. Oh, I love that. Okay, how do I get this out? Oh, and it fits in. Amazon, man. I love this. The color is so bright and crazy. That's so cool. So like, I can imagine it. Just put the cup here. Oh yeah, that's on there. And then I'm just like putting on the decal. Ooh. Wait, this is awesome. This was definitely such a good purchase. Oh, it has a ruler. I don't think you could see it, but there's a ruler on the bottom here on both sides. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. And that's basically it. I gotta get back to this shelf situation. I just gotta move it over and then put everything on it, and then we'll be good to go. And yeah, then I can take a break and probably go eat something. But yeah, I think the progress is really coming along. If there is one thing that I don't really like about where I am currently living, it's that basically every single floor is covered in carpet. And because this place isn't the best well-kept place, a lot of the floors are uneven. So I don't know if you can see this on camera, but my shelf is leaning forward. And I think that's because of the floor. And so even if I were to attach it to the wall, it's off the floor right now. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to put some kind of reinforcements so at least like it's still like standing, but it's not just gonna topple over. Especially if any of my cats jump on the shelf, which I know
It's inevitable. So I'm gonna try to block it off for now. Hopefully they don't have the urge to jump on this shelf and then everything falls forward. But I did put a lot of the heavy stuff down here. So I have two heavy containers here. And then I have the glasses there. So hopefully if it does fall, it won't be catastrophic for now. Because I don't know if I have anything to reinforce this right now. So I think I'm just going to take my clear containers and basically block this off, and hopefully they don't have the urge to jump. What a success! I'm feeling so sick, but I just found a whisker. I believe this is from my little girl Jade. So maybe luck is on my side. I am so congested. I feel so horrible right now. I've been sneezing a ton, but I definitely feel better than I did on Friday and Saturday. It's currently Monday, but yeah, maybe good things are coming my way. Hello, it has been a couple of days. I'm still a little sick. You can kind of hear it in my voice. But other than that, I'm feeling okay. This is going to be the end of the video, but I wanted to end it off on a very good note. This is the transfer decal. I got one in a smaller size and then in a bigger size for the cups, and I think it looks great. It's not double-sided, single-sided, but oh my god, it literally looks like I printed it off myself. Like, the colors are perfect. It's like, wow, that is so cool. That's literally my art, and that's literally my art on a cup. That's so cool. Everything is coming together. So I'm gonna leave it off here on a positive note, because we also did get basically everything done, I think, on my to-do list, which is awesome. I even got the second cup design finished. So good progress has been made, even though I've been sick for like almost, I don't know, 3 weeks at this point. I got sick on December 24th in 2025. It is now, I don't know, January 14th, 2026. Thank you so much for joining me and for hanging out with me throughout this entire video. If you want to see more, I suggest that you subscribe down below, because I have videos lined up. I have videos like in the queue waiting to be posted. So this is going to be super duper fun. I'm so excited to actually do some like tests on these cups and get the rest of the designs and really see the whole collection and the whole small business come together. I'm also posting YouTube shorts. I'm also posting on Instagram and on TikTok on the business account. All the links will be down below if you want to also support me there. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time on next Saturday. And yeah, we will continue from there. Okay, bye.